This project is called Polycentric Polyphonies. We had the opportunity to work together, 5 singers from different cultural and musical backgrounds, different intersectional identities, for 4 days to explore what it would sound like if we brought our fullest authentic self to the musical table. We held our sessions at the Annex, which was the perfect place to give us space to think, to talk, to emote, to sing, to explore.
This project involving all these beautiful, diverse voices has been, in a lot of ways, life-changing and has opened up a channel for communication that is beyond just coming up with a performance or coming up with a product or coming up with something that is tangible.
Some of the people in this group I know really, really well. So, it's right to like jokes and humor and banter and fun and playfulness. And some of the other people I only know lightly. So there's sort of that dance of like, I can show this warmth here and I'm going to try it out here.
I learned a lot about the other singers that were involved, and a couple of them I knew for a long time, but I learned new things about where they were coming from and how they came about to singing.
This process, we all come from such different places, but fundamentally what makes us make sound is it all comes from the same place, this need to connect.
This project came about because we were thinking about our diverse, pluralistic society. What does it look like when we all come together, bringing our voices in a way that people feel amplified, seen, and heard, and in a way that can create new textures of how we want to sound and feel and be in the world. In Canada, we're looking at our relationships with Indigenous peoples, amongst immigrant cultures, settler communities. We're wondering, what would it sound like if our initial encounters 200, 300 years ago were reciprocal and respectful? If that was the case, what would we sound like today? What would we feel like? What would we know differently?
I felt that space was held. And that was really remarkable in a room of folks who are so used to being in that grind of producing as musicians, as vocalists, that we were invited to just move through some things together and talk about things that allow us to see from more sides, maybe not all sides, but to be able to flesh things out and make things more broadly dimensional.
When I feel like I have the space, I want to share my life stories. I want you to hear my childhood songs. I remember one of the sessions was just us sharing songs from our childhood. Why is that meaningful? Because just the other day I was walking down the road and I was missing home a lot, and I was listening to a Tamil song and I had to stop to the side because my tears started flowing. It has a profound effect on me, like listening to songs from my childhood, feeling that sense of loss of space and familiarity by moving here, right? But when I'm sharing that song with you, it helps you see a little bit of who I was when I was elsewhere, Sharing because I want you to see a bit of me is different from sharing because I have to tell you why I'm here or why I should be here.
I think sharing a lot of these intimate feelings of, growing up, like I think we all experience, like bullying or hatred towards us because, whether it's the color of our skin or, how we talk or how we act. The sharing of these stories with each other and the sharing of voice, like I said, that trust to be able to share, just being free. It's in some situations when I collaborate, sometimes I don't feel free. Like I feel the pressure to perform, and that's all I'm there for. It's to perform.
As we started to express together, as we started to share our thoughts and our feelings, become a little bit more familiar with each other's values, I'd say, ideas, musical goals, like what we're interested in, why we're here in this project, I became more comfortable. And once we started singing together, it was very clear that we are all aligned. We are all in this project because we have some similar ideas and vision.